You're watching WAFF 48, your first alert. This is breaking news.
We begin with first alert breaking news in Decatur. A three-car crash is causing traffic delays on Point Mallard Parkway. WAFF 48 Jenna Ray tweeted this photo from the scene of the crash on the parkway near the refuge headquarters just south of Country Club Road. We know one person was transported to the hospital with serious injuries. At this time, traffic is down to one lane in each direction. So if you are on the way out the door, and you may want to avoid 67 if you can. An arrest at UAH has some students asking questions, wanting to know why they weren't notified about the attack inside King Hall. A school spokesman confirms that 35-year-old Keith Brown was arrested and charged with burglary and unlawful imprisonment. The charges come after a man walked into King Hall, confronted a female student, pushed her down, and refused to let her leave. Eventually, she was able to scream, scare off the intruder, and get help. Brown was arrested a short time later. Students we spoke with said they heard about the incident secondhand.
I feel like the university should be held responsible for what happens in the sense that they should be responsible for letting people know if something happens, because people deserve to be able to know whether they're going to a safe place or not. There's a subreddit for UAH, and one of my friends sent me a link.
I heard about it yesterday in class.
I didn't know until you said it.
We asked a school spokesman, and he told us there is a campus-wide alert system, but this incident didn't meet the criteria. According to the UAH U-Alert policy, an alert should be sent out when there is a quote and a confirmed potential emergency that possesses a reasonably likely threat to life, safety, and property. Spokesman Ray Gardner says this was an isolated incident and the suspect was caught quickly, so there was no need to alert everyone on campus.
Well, we have some rain on radar right now. The heaviest of that rainfall is just to the west of Coleman and is pushing to the east. There are more scattered showers throughout eastern Alabama and into Sand Mountain. Taking a look at the rest of your day, scattered showers and storms are going to persist throughout the day. Temperatures going to reach near 90 degrees across the Tennessee Valley. Through Thursday morning, your headlines: there could be strong storms with wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour. These storms could have periods of heavy rain with small hail. There could also be some frequent lightning, and there's also the possibility for localized flash flooding.
Missile test from North Korea, the second in less than a week. It's a move observers say could be aimed at boosting pressure on the U.S. as the rivals struggle to set up fresh nuclear talks. NBC Richards Engel reports.
North Korea fired a new pair of short-range missiles overnight, the second launch in a week. The missiles flew about 150 miles toward Japan, but U.S.
asylum seekers are on their way home. Migrants from Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador have been sent to Mexico after requesting asylum. However, it takes months or even years to decide asylum causes in the United States because of the massive backlog of court cases. Migrant advocates and asylum officers have slammed the current program, saying it could put migrants in danger by sending them back to some of Mexico's most violent cities. The new scam on the rise. From vacation rentals to college apartments, savvy scammers are stealing big deposits and leaving renters with no place to stay. Liz McLaughlin has more on how to protect yourself.
This summer, some renters didn't get the vacation home they paid for.
And I just cried.
With thousands scammed this year by phony rental listings.
It looks like a great rental. Exactly where you want to be. It's in your price point.
Tom Bartholomew of the Better Business Bureau tells me they're getting...
The Better Business Bureau is seeing even more housing fraud reports as students head back to college. So if you see something that looks suspicious, flag it. Esports, or the act of playing video games professionally, are growing in popularity. Coming up, we'll look at the dollars and cents behind the trend. Plus, getting healthy and working out. Why you shouldn't be afraid to start lifting. That's later in the show.